Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to my beautiful, beautiful collective Cancerians. How are you doing this evening? Welcome to Queen Cancer Tarot channel. My name is Catherine for everybody who's new to the channel. And if you are not new, welcome back, everybody. Also, make sure for everybody, new, old, please hit that like button. Hit that like button, please. I'm telling you, that's the only way we are going to survive and thrive, okay? On this channel. And I would like to grow this channel and this collective. There's so many things that I want to do. I am going to start doing the live questions. I didn't go live on Mother's Day because it went a little bit longer than anticipated, you guys, with what I had to do. And then I had dinner with my son, and I had a couple of conversations with my oldest son. So there was a lot going on, and reaching out and making sure that, my messages and wishes got through to all of my children. But yes, I did link up with my youngest baby boy and went to dinner, and that was beautiful. I was so happy to spend time with him. But I hope everybody else had a great Mother's Day. And again, welcome back to the channel. I do want to announce that I am going to be going on a bit of a leave. I have did a little bit of preparation, and I'm also going to be doing some back-to-back recording all throughout the day, for the rest of the day and into tomorrow until I have to go into my surgical procedure, which that's great because I definitely want to I just want to go to sleep. You know what I mean? I just want to go to sleep and be as exhausted as possible when I do arrive. So I will be doing you guys' readings for a while to ensure that I have enough in the bank to be able to at least upload a video each day for about a week and give myself the chance to rest. And then when I come back, I won't be full throttle, but I will be able to still do the readings, okay? Because I really only have to talk and flip cards, and I can just pull cards out the deck. You know what I mean? I don't have to lift anything with my hand because that's going to be completely out of, yeah, it's going to be completely out of use for at least, I'm going to say 2.5 weeks. And then I'll be able to do light things with it, but not really a lot of heavy lifting until I'm fully released by my doctor. So there it is. So prayers that this procedure goes well. Okay. All right. And for other housekeeping, I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. I hope everything is going well. I do want to say I did channel a bit of energy before the reading, so I'll get into that in just a bit. But to finish the announcements, I did announce the winners for the bi-weekly giveaway. If you guys did not already book your reading, I want to let you know that I will be available to do your readings this evening. Okay. But if you do not reach out to me this evening, I will extend your you know what I'm saying? I'll extend your time frame to claim your reading. Do you know what I'm saying? Because again, I'm going to be down because I'm going out for surgery. So I will be completely shut off to be booking readings after tonight. So everybody who has placed the order on the website, everything has been or will be fulfilled prior till tomorrow. After midnight tonight, after midnight tonight, the sale ends and the website is going to be basically on pause for booking readings until I'm full throttle again. Okay. So I just want you to know, because I'm not going to be, having any sort of obligation to anyone and have anybody waiting for me. Do you know what I mean? So I'm letting you guys know now. This is official. After midnight tonight, I will no longer be taking new bookings for personal readings. Okay. Everyone that has booked with me has either scheduled with me or they're scheduling out after I come back. So it'll only be about 2 weeks. Okay. And again, I will have videos hopefully lined up for the time frame that I'm unable to kind of like be around. And I'll probably not upload a video every day. I'll probably upload one every other day, just because I want to at least be able to adhere to my other two channels and just kind of give them the FYI and heads up, because it's going to be slim pickings over the next 2 weeks. Okay. At least it could be up to 3 or 4, but I will let you know. Okay. Don't cry for me. It's not going to be the best, most comfortable process. But once it's over and once I have healed up, then hopefully things will be a lot better. So that the use of at least my left hand for now will improve. As far as my right wrist and the other things I have going on, I can't speak on that right now, but I am doing things in the order received. Okay. This is crazy. I feel like a machine and there's different parts breaking down and you've got to get like one part fixed at a time. Oh my God. Okay. So anyways, moving on. Let's get on with the reading, Cancer. So starting with the channel message, okay, I just wanted to say, if a dragon shows up in the reading, don't fear. If a snake shows up in the reading, don't be afraid. Don't fret. Don't be nervous. If there is some sort of a bondage type situation or someone who is a master manipulator or narcissist, if that comes up in the reading, have no fear. Because Cancer, if the energy around you is quiet right now, take that in. Now ask yourself, why is it so quiet? Because either someone has a bit of an injury to where they have been stopped, or they're outright completely out of the game. So if you have been under siege, is the word. I didn't want to say it, but I am going to say it. It was like, why am I battling myself on saying siege? It's just a word. But the energy in this particular siege, don't be afraid of it. Have no fear. It's been nullified. It's been handled. It's been put out of commission. It has been stopped, or there has been some sort of a hindering sort of an injury to this. Okay. So however that resonates with you, we're going to see in the cards, this is going to be a collective reading. This is a love reading. So this is going to be perhaps in the guise of the person that you are with, or it could be a third party, okay, that has been under siege of your person. Okay, so take it how it resonates. This could be your energy, your person's energy. But we are going to go ahead and start now. Now, we're going to go ahead and look at the overall energy, but I do want to pull a few cards out of our collective oracle box here. I've used this box quite a bit lately in the Nancy Guthrie readings that I've done. I did readings on the 5 senses, and that was pretty interesting and very deep. I highly recommend you guys go check out all of the Nancy Guthrie readings that I've done. I started on day 3, by the way. Go check out the first few, and it will blow your mind, considering the information that none of us knew at the time. Go back and listen to those messages, y'all. And then these recent 5 senses, and then I did who, what, where, why, when, and how. I still have 3 to go, I believe, but I am in the middle of finishing that up now. I kind of had to break it up and do something a little different, but yeah, go check it out. Go check out the channel. There are lots of different topics. It's not just Nancy Guthrie. There are other true crime tarot. There's other conspiracy tarot type related. It's not all conspiracy. I just call it conspiracy theories because that's what people like to say. People are afraid of that word. It is just words. Does not give a connotation or an overall anything to my channel whatsoever. So we're just asking questions and seeing what the energy of the cards say. People consider tarot a conspiracy theory. So a lot of people don't, agree with it, believe it, have time to even take the time. So yeah, it is what it is with this. You can't force people. You can't force them to drink. You can lead them to the water, but you can't force them to drink, right? So yeah. Okay, so overall energy for you. Remember the channel message, okay, about the dragon or the snake. Don't fear when it shows up in this reading. I'm just giving you a heads up, but that was the channel energy. So we'll see what actually comes through in the reading for us. Okay. All right. So we got 3. This can be seen from afar. Okay. So there's an overall energy of what is happening is something that you're going to have a pretty much a heads up on it. So pretty much like I just told you in the channel message, and that's interesting that I decided to channel energy. Well, and I don't always do it on purpose. Sometimes it just happens, you guys, just for full disclosure. When I channel a message, sometimes it literally it comes to me sometimes as the reading starts. Okay. And sometimes I literally will hone in on the energy to see if I can channel in a message, and I go from there. Sometimes I do it before the reading. Sometimes I do it as the reading is starting. So yeah. Okay. So in this case, I did it before the reading. And it did come to me like the dragon is slayed. It was literally something that happened. It was a feeling. It was Also coming into my mind, like the pictures of it and the feeling of being under siege, but no longer. It's like looking over your shoulder and whatever was chasing you is like not, you don't even see it anymore. It's like it's completely, it's that type of feeling. It's like you want to keep running. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep running because it's like just because you don't see it doesn't mean, and maybe you lost, maybe you got some distance on it and you want to get even more, right? You don't want to slow down. You want to keep going. Um, that's the feeling. That is the overall energy. So you literally are still having I'm feeling like a high level of anxiety because this has just like recently been on your tails. Like this dragon was just recently on your heels, Cancer, right? So when you turned around, you expected it to be there. And the fact that it's not, you don't see it, you don't hear it. It's just, birds chirping. It's kind of like you don't know how to feel type energy. You get me? Yeah. But that is why this card is so beautiful and important, because you're seeing it right now that you're going to have a heads up for whatever this is. You're getting a heads up to this. And then look at what we have here. It's in red. There is an exclamation point, so that does give me a cue and a clue. But it says they are just not too into you. Okay. So this is an energy of, you're finding out, okay, that someone is just not feeling you the way maybe you thought they were, the way they said they were, you know, and you're feeling some type of way, but it's like, okay, at least I know, right? At least I am being shown, okay, that this is coming, okay, and that you're coming for me in this way. So, or not necessarily coming for me, or just that there's some energy that is not positive when it comes to you. Okay. And now in the reverse, cards are all on the table, and this is in the reverse, which means that someone is holding their cards close, or they're taking their cards off the table because they no longer want to play, or it's like there's energy of they're holding back. Okay. I get the hold and fold image coming in my head. Right. But in this case, cards are all off of the table. So there are no bets or no gambling. No one is gambling. No one's taking any chances. Okay, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Okay, so if the cards are all off of the table, or if they're no longer on the table, that means that someone is not playing anymore. Who could that be? Well, this is the overall overarching energy around you in this situation. So, or the overarching energy of this situation here. So, someone's not playing anymore. Okay. And it could be both ways, right? So, it could be the energy of the that I channeled, that dragon, that snake could say, hey, I don't want to play anymore. Like somehow they suddenly quit this siege chase game. But could that be because you have put on some sort of a spiritual barrier and they no longer feel that it's worthwhile to continue coming at you? Hello? Could be. Or it could just be an energy of you no longer playing with this dragon and you fighting back. Okay, and when I say fighting back, it doesn't have to be a negative energy of fighting back. It could be you fighting back and standing on your business, standing on, 10 toes, handling whatever it is. Slaying is what I'm getting. I'm getting the dragon slayer. And let's just be real. That's what I wanted to start off with. The dragon slayer. That is what you have become in this situation. And I feel that the dragon has sensed it. So the dragon has held off because you obviously have some sort of a shield of protection on you, around you. Okay. And they don't want to play with that. Okay. They're not playing with that. So let's look here at more oracle messages. You know what? I'm at the point where I can't even hardly even bend this finger, so I'm not gonna. They didn't have, I couldn't like get a cast on it or anything because that's the problem. It's been in the wrong position for too long and it's healed improperly. Oh my God. So in order to keep it from getting stuck, triggering, having these sharp, horrible, it feels like contractions in my finger just randomly throughout the day. I've literally got to go in and get some nerves snipped and cut. Yeah. So some tendons, whatever you call it, nerves, tendons, both. I don't know. Tendons, maybe not nerves. Okay. Don't let me say it wrong. But whatever it is they're going to do, they're going to go in and make it to where I'll be able to bend my finger and I won't have to worry about it getting stuck and all of that ridiculousness. What a mess. But it is what it is, y'all. So yeah, it's like I am at least able to like shuffle with like these fingers, but I just can't do anything with this one. Can't do anything with this one. And then after I have my surgery, the reason why I have to kind of shut down production for a couple weeks is because I'm not going to be able to bend that finger or do anything with it for some time. Like literally, I'm not even going to be able to move it for I think like a few days, y'all. So it's crazy. It's just bad. But anyways, moving on. Okay. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So, all right. So the first card here, and it doesn't shock me, but we have addict coming through. You could be dealing with someone who's going through an addiction, or there could be an energy of just overcoming some sort of situation that had you feeling like you just couldn't go without it. There's an energy of breaking away from something, perhaps. This also is about, if you think about addiction, the first step to, overcoming that addiction is acknowledging that you have one, right? So someone's not playing anymore. Could it be that someone's not playing with the dragon? Someone is not playing with the dragon, and that is an indication to the dragon. And I feel like after being under siege for some time, after being tested and tested and tested, because that's what the chasing was all about, trying to get you to somehow, just give it all over, just acknowledge that, oh no, there's no problem with this. No, there is a problem with this. Okay. And they're just not too into you. This could go both ways as well. This could be your energy. Very much so. You could be like, listen, I'm just not like feeling this anymore. Okay. And you putting your foot down at some point because you have seen this. Someone has shown it, someone has told you, you've seen it so many times, so you can expect it, or there's an energy of just your intuition is kicking in. Something is happening that you are seeing these things for what they are, or these people, or this energy. Okay. Whatever whatever form this energy comes in, whether it's your mate or whether it's a family member, because we have family coming in here, you guys. So it could be someone in your family or someone you live with. Okay. Someone related to your person. Okay. But we have prison, which is the next card, which is so interesting, because didn't I say you are going to be breaking free? There's going to be a release or a freedom. There's going to be a slaying of the dragon, or the snake is going to be, its head is going to be cut off. Whatever it is, it's going to be dismantled, disabled, dislodged, put out of the way, baby, so that you are able, ooh, and my ears are ringing strongly. You are able to get back everything that was taken tenfold, or is going to be given and returned back to you. All right, everything that was taken, but there's going to be a release. See, the addict is going to be locked up in prison, or there's an energy of whatever is tempting you is going to be in this prison. Okay, it's not going to be able to get at you. See what I mean? And that is exactly the energy I channeled just before the reading. And you were being released from this. This dragon was not even, I'm telling you, it's not even going to be an afterthought. I'm hearing birds chirping, you know? We have family here, okay? Spending time with family. A family member needs you, making family a priority and work-life balance. So some of you may be spending more time with your family. You know, something has been under siege, and it could be your time and your energy. So some of you may have had a situation where, you know, with prison here and addicts, some of you may have been addicted to your work. Okay. There may have been a situation where you know, the balance was off. Okay. And therefore it could have caused problems in the form of even your health. That could be the snake, or that could be the siege that we're talking about, and you needing to balance things out. Or there could be an energy of someone is under some sort of temptation here, or there's an energy of someone who feels trapped or trying to trap your person. This could even be a family member. Your person could be family. Your person could be your person, you know, a partner, soulmate. It's just someone that you have a connection with. Okay. Now, time is here. It will happen within a week. Okay. Within a week. So I feel like there may be a family member that is going to reach out to you, or someone in your family. Someone is going to reach out to you in a week's time. This is going to be your cue. Within a week, there's going to be a family member that reaches out to you that needs you or needs your assistance. This may be a family member that you haven't spoken to in a while. This family member may even be in prison for some sort of problem with an addiction, and they may reach out to you needing your help. So, like I said, it could be a family member that is under siege right now. This does not necessarily have to be your direct energy. You don't have to be the person under siege. It could be a family member, could be the person that you are in a relationship with, could be a child, could be a child that is a family member. But look at this. I'm done. I am done. I'm done. I told you there's going to be a release. Look at this. Unblock. Blockages removed, paperwork approved, released from legal obligation. It could also be released from prison. Things will go smoothly. And we have success, baby. Listen, this person, okay, this person reaching out to you is going to be what is going to release this dragon off of this person and whatever the situation is that has had your loved one bound. I feel like I'm speaking to either a parent who may have had a child who has had an addiction. um, that child is going to reach out to you. You may have been blocked by this child. This child may not have wanted to talk to you or speak to you because they didn't want to acknowledge what was going on. And they may have blamed you and they may have cut you off. This child is going to reach out to you or need you, or there's going to be an opportunity for you to be there for them within a week's time. Be there for them. This is going to be what helps unblock this person from being stuck in this path of failure and not, you know, it's an energy of not falling off the horse this time. There's going to be success. This person is going to unblock you. So there's going to be a double-sided blessing here. Look at this, y'all. What did I tell you? Everything that was taken, everything that this dragon took from you is going to be returned to you 100-fold. We have theft. I want to know what the next card is, but we have theft here. What did I tell you? Loved ones taking advantage, scammers, energy, vampire. Lock your doors, watch your money, change passwords. But the next card is lonely. Not going out, feeling unwanted, low self-esteem, unheard, feeling as if no one cares, but yearning. There is someone that is yearning to speak to you. They are going to reach out to you. It's going to be in a period of need, okay? But when this person unblocks you, be there for this person. Be there for this person. Now, for a small percentage of you, and I'm going to clarify and make sure we're on the right track with this, with theft and lonely. You're going to know. Okay. I feel like you're going to know. I feel like this person may feel as though you don't care, is the thing. Regardless of whatever intentions this person may have, some of you may be like, well, I don't want this person to do anything or, take anything, or I don't want to go through what I went through in the past with this person. Don't be so concerned about that. Don't be so concerned about that more than this person is reaching out, especially if this person is, this is a blessing. You know what I'm saying? This is a pure blessing. They're not playing anymore. All of the cards are no longer on the table. So yeah, this person, the same cards are not on the table. I don't feel like this person is up to their old games, old tricks. Do you know what I'm saying? Or anything of that nature. I don't see this being nefarious for anyone who is just concerned about that. I'm not seeing that here. Let's just see what this person's current energy is right now. I'm going to pull 2 cards for you. I'm going to pull 2 cards for this person. Okay, so starting with Cancer's energy. What is Cancer's energy? What is the overall energy around Cancer's right now? And we got 2 cards that just jumped out of the deck, right? I caught them, literally caught them. Okay, so look at this. Look at this. We have feminine energy, divine feminine. Okay, definitely Empress energy, Cancerian, gentleness, nurturing, and mothering. Okay, this can represent someone who's pregnant. This can represent someone who is, in Empress mode. This could be someone who has a soulmate that is very attracted to this, Empress feminine energy. This could represent a mother. This could represent a parental situation. Do you know what I'm saying? A situation with mother and child, but we have chaos around this maternal aspect. There's chaos here, right? In the connection or in this relationship. There's been some sort of upheaval, right? This also represents an energy of things just kind of going haywire, okay? Things going haywire. So this is exactly what I thought it would be. Okay, now pulling your person's energy. 1 card wanted to fall out. Up. So we have daydreaming. So this is head in the clouds, delusion, and hopes and dreams. So this person is thinking about you, but look, we have thrills here. Okay, listen, continuous cycles, bad decisions, and addictions. Y'all read it and weep. I told you, this person is battling an addiction. There's an energy of in their head, an addiction going to their head. I mean, something, whatever they're doing, it could be in, dealing with their head. It could, change their thought process. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, if it's an addiction of that kind. Okay, so there we go. Their head is in the clouds. They're under the influence. That is the overall energy around this family member right now. So they're currently going through this, but this person is going to reach out to you. This person is going to be done. They're going to stop playing this game. Do you see where this is going? How beautiful, honestly. Okay, let's look at your energy here, and we're going to look at the tarot messages. Starting with Cancer's energy. Tell me about Cancer, please. Tell me about Cancer. So we have the 7 of Swords and the 6 of Swords. Again, this is an energy of some sort of lie, someone who's been dishonest in the past, right? That 6 of Swords is all about, moving forward, moving on, right? So this is an energy of you have moved on. So there was a situation, I feel like, in the past where this person may have been dishonest. This person may have said things that were not true to you or about you. But I feel like, again, you've kind of put that behind you and you have moved on from that. You've accepted, mistakes, even mistakes that you've made in the past. There's energy of moving past it, right? You're sitting in the energy of you've moved past whatever has taken place in the past, right? You've moved on from that. So, under the deck, we have the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords. That Knight of Swords is all about switching it up very quickly. And the King of Swords is all about some sort of legal situation, the law, being justified, or something is going to take place. Perhaps there's going to be, oh, wow, didn't I say that this person may reach out to you? They may get in trouble with the law. This is going to be the catalyst that causes things to go in a different direction. Now, this is the thing. Some blessings are in disguise. And I'll just leave it at that. Some blessings are in disguise. This is a card of, both of these cards represent communication, being that they're swords. Okay, because swords represent communication. It's an air sign. Okay. Swords represent the air and communication. And the Knight of Swords is all about some sort of communication taking a turn because this person has had some sort of a run-in with the law, with the King of Swords, some sort of an authority figure, and that is going to turn things around. This person is going to be either scared straight, you know what I'm saying, and they're going to be like, Mom, or you know what I mean? There's a situation like that. This could also be your person, could be dealing with this. Okay? Tell me about your person's energy, overall energy, daydreaming and thrills. Tell me about daydreaming and thrills for Cancer's person. Tell me about, okay. And we have the Six of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Look at that. Look at this. So the Six of Cups represents childhood. It represents someone that you've known since they were a child, or someone that has known you since you were a child. So again, could be a mother or a child, a parent or a child. And I'm getting mother figure, of course, because we have divine feminine here. But we have the Ace of Wands. This card represents some sort of a emergency situation, right? Something that is happening right now, or something that happened all of a sudden, like this thing just blew up and this just happened. You know what I mean? Like you didn't expect for it to happen, but it did. This could also represent an energy of things were everything was going great until it wasn't. Okay. And this person is going to reach out. Under the deck, we have the death card here. This represents an ending. It can represent a sudden ending. Okay? A sudden ending. Think about that. Something had to end. And with the Eight of Pentacles, well, that represents someone who is working on themselves, or someone who's focused on themselves, someone who is they have their head down because they're trying to fix themselves. Something has come to an end. And didn't I tell you this person is no longer playing any more games? This is your person's energy. So this person is definitely going to be coming back around. You are going, and this is going to happen within a week's time. Take it how it resonates and let me know in the comments. Okay, but let's go ahead and look at the challenges, and then we will look to see what the advice is for you. And then for my members, I will take this into an extended. Okay. If you're interested in the membership, please let me know, or you can go to the link. It is below, and you can go to the join button on my channel page and check that out. Okay. I have 3 different tiers available, so it should be affordable for everyone. All right. And I will also be gifting memberships at this upcoming live that we have coming up, you guys. So that is going to be coming up as well. All right. So challenges. What are the challenges for Cancer and Cancer's person? What are the challenges Cancers can expect to face with this person? So yeah, we have healing heart and cassette. So again, when it comes to people who have addictions, or people who have been, having been stuck in a toxic situation for a long time, even, or however long, it doesn't matter. You just have to really consider that when that person is trying to heal. And also while this person is, getting through it, is all I can say. Cassette, there's an energy of, I feel, not replaying events over for this person. I don't feel like they want to be reminded of things. And that could be a challenge, especially if we're talking about a parent-child situation. But seriously, I have to learn myself. Like, I had to learn, and I've definitely learned. Like, when people need their space, they need their space. And my child, even though she's my child and my baby, and I'm talking about my daughter, okay, it doesn't mean that they're not capable and grown when they are grown and capable. So you have to give them the room to be that, okay? And learn how to stay in your lane and be there for them when they do need you. That's important. You know what I'm saying? I definitely had to learn all of that. So yeah, there it is. So yeah, not replaying events over and over. Okay. We have Cupid's arrow, and we have heartbroken, which is interesting. Healing heart and heartbroken. See, with healthy choices, right? And the golden mirror. Look at this. So again, there's an energy of, please have grace. Don't be judgmental. This is new with Cupid's arrow. This is a new choice to heal, right? This doesn't mean that this person's heart isn't still broken. It is healing. So there's still brokenness in there. So you have to be very, very graceful and loving, right? This person is going to make the healthy choices as they look into the golden mirror and see themselves as a beautiful person who is shedding their old skin and how the new beautiful is coming through more and more as they continue to make healthy choices. It's not all going to happen overnight. It's not that this person didn't make unhealthy choices, but it's not like you got to throw it in their faces. Okay, so be careful of that. And if this is you, you know, you have to look in that golden mirror for yourself sometimes. Do you know what I'm saying? And be like, listen, you've done a good thing. You have made good decisions, good choices. Like, just because you've got a little nagging person over here doesn't mean you haven't succeeded. Okay. You slayed the dragon. Okay. It's almost like the same energy. You have slayed the dragon. So it's like you do want to keep running too. You know what I mean? But no, at some point you can go ahead and bring that down to a jog and, just stay covered, stay prayed up. But no, you've slayed this dragon. You have won this battle. So let's look at the tarot messages here real quick. All right. Tell me about healing heart and cassette. Oh, that card just went on the floor. It's in the upright. And up, look at that. 5 of Swords. Didn't I say it? This is all about mind games, or just honestly some sort of mental conflict, or just kind of hearing someone's voice and feeling like they're being bullying or intimidating or trying to start an argument or just causing a lot of stress, right? So yes, while this person is healing, there's the energy of not replaying events over. You know what I mean? Just let them heal. Wheel of Fortune. This is all about things changing, shifting, right? And as things shift, things will shift. Okay. And this goes for all things. That is what I'm getting here. This is a blessing. I feel like there's energy of feeling, should you celebrate this person's choices of making good decisions, right? The first step in them reaching out to you is enough. Okay. Cupid's arrow and heartbroken. Cupid's arrow and heartbroken. Oh, that one in the reverse. Okay, so we have the 2 of Cups in the reverse. See, this is all about separation. Okay. Yeah. Yep. You got to be careful, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to push this person away. You don't want to make them feel like, they're not really listening to me, or they don't really mean what they say, or they're, you know what I mean? With the Hanged Man, there's an energy of this person is going to kind of like be very indecisive, or you could cause things to just kind of be stagnant or slow things down. You know what I mean? So give this person an opportunity. Sit back in the cut. Wait for them. Give them an opportunity. And that resonates very heavily. Very beautiful message here. So take it how it resonates. Okay. So we have the Empress here, looking at healthy choices and golden mirror. What did I tell you, Cancer? This is, listen, abundance. And the Empress is all about that mother, that divine nurturer, right? Also, others being very attracted to you, but this is all because you are very, very attractive, right? And you attract others by the way that you talk to them, the way you treat them, the way you look at them, the way they see you seeing them, okay, with this healthy choices and golden mirror. Celebrating the way this person has, really, really come a long way just by making different and better or healthy choices is one thing you can really, really do to help bridge the gap. Okay. Under the deck, Page of Wands. This is all about taking, really like putting yourself out there, okay? Feeling it's really an energy of being fearless, right? And this also is about having confidence, or taking action and not second guessing yourself, right? Helping to nurture this person so that you can help them to build their confidence so that they don't second guess things, even though or whether or not someone else is in full agreement. But you take baby steps, right? um yeah, it's not going to happen overnight, is what I'm getting. So take that how it resonates for you guys. Okay. For the what is it, for the obstacle? Take that how it resonates for the obstacle. Now let's look at the advice, and I do want to look at the Pink World Oracle card deck here, and we are going to and we're going to look at this deck here. Okay. What is the advice for Cancers? Please tell us what the advice is for Cancers. What's the advice for Cancers, please? Advice, yes, for Cancer. Okay, so we have two here. So we have Electric Embrace. Welcome change. Oh my God, y'all. Welcome change with open arms. I cannot make this up. Welcome change with open arms. Adapt to a new situation. Oh my God. Or environment with flexibility and a positive attitude. Y'all, Cancer. That advice is for you, or it could be for your person. Take it how it resonates. Okay? But be positive when people are changing, when people are changing their mindset, even. It could be a very delicate process, and you don't want to push this person over to the dark side, And I'm saying that lightly, but I mean that very seriously. Be wise in your approach. I had to be wise in my approach because people really, really misunderstood me in a lot of ways, even in my communications with my, children in the past, or just with people in general. But being that this is about your child or someone's daughter, I just feel that you have to be mindful. And you were a daughter once as well. So you have to put yourself in those shoes, whether you were right or wrong. It was the feeling and the principles behind what you were feeling that mattered the most to you at that time. So that's what I'm getting here for you. Okay. Keep a positive attitude, and it can help the other person to really, really trust when they make these healthy choices. It's like, oh, I like that reaction. They didn't judge me, even though I know I could have did a little better, but I bet you I will next time. That is like amazing. Okay, so Neon Night. It says, Neon Nights. Enjoy a break from routine. Go out for an evening walk or have a spontaneous adventure. There's that Page of Wands. To refresh your perspective. Okay. So taking some sort of action, right? Being nurturing. doing whatever it is that you were designed to do, because that is your purpose. And if nothing else, that is what you do. Do whatever it is that you are supposed to do in this situation. And I feel like in this case, if you are the mother or the parent in this case, and your child is coming to you, making better or healthier choices, or having had made better or healthier choices, celebrate them for that, right? Do your job as a nurturer and nurture. Do you see what I mean? And you know, and if you need to, take a walk, do something different, take a break, if maybe you're too busy and you haven't been able to really put things in perspective, think things through, I think that's what you need to do. This is all about taking a time out, and you thinking things through. You need to calm down, not this person. This person has come such a far way that you may not even ever be able to imagine. So my thing is, think about that, celebrate them for that, and then step to the side and let them do the rest of the work. And there will be success. There will be success. Unblock and success, y'all. Come on, don't play with me. Do I have to go and find the cards again? No, you can rewind the reading if you missed it. Okay, so let's look here. I'm just going to pull a few. Okay, we have house. Let's come out here, number 20. So we have house, number 20, which is also number 2. Working together with someone that you live with, perhaps, or there's some sort of an arrangement. Oh, we have adjudication in the reverse. Some sort of a decision is being reversed. A legal decision, could it be? And look, official person. Okay? Official person. 22, 2 and 2 is 4. So I feel like there is going to be a coming together. 2 people are coming together. It could be 2 people that used to live together, or 2 people that do live together, or 2 people in a family. Okay. With the official person, there is going to be some sort of a situation. There could be a matter with the law. Like I said, I feel like there's going to be a legal decision. And because you are coming together with this person, this decision that this person may have been facing is going to be reversed, or whatever the situation is that may have been impending doom for this person, or something negative coming. I don't feel negative. I just feel like there's some sort of reversal, is what I'm saying. Something was official and it's being reversed. Okay. This could also be an energy of someone who officially blocked you, maybe officially unblocking you, or someone who was, really going through the situation and under this addictive energy, being, officially on the path of being clean. You know what I'm saying? We have main male here underneath the deck, and I'm going to stop. An expectation. Okay. Main male and expectation. With imprisonment and sudden wealth. So this is definitely a change. This is someone who's being let out of prison. This is definitely some sort of this is a blessing. This is beautiful. I feel like someone thought that they had control over a situation, or there's energy of someone who had some sort of expectations on someone, but someone is going to be making a turnaround. Someone that was in bondage or is in bondage is going to be making a turnaround. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed the message. I hope you resonate with the energy. Let me know. I am going to be taking a deeper dive in the extended, you guys. Okay. So please let me know if you're interested in the membership. But all you have to do is click on that join button and should be able to easily walk you through all of the options and what you get in each tier. And for every tier that you get higher, you do get the other perks in the previous tiers as well. Okay. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Take care and go check out my other channels, and the links are below. Bye.